Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 3v3 Iron Man, and it's going to be $150 per team, so the winning team will win 150, the losing team will lose 150. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below in the description. They're the ones that hosted this, and you can go ahead and play an Iron Man's yourself. And let's just hop right in. So we're going to see 7-Eleven Employee versus Broken Heart Prankster on Team 2, and then we're going to go ahead and we are going to see Broken Heart win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Gamma, Small World, Nib, Warbler, and Gamma. And then they have Ash, Fire, Pranks, Reborn, and Called By. So they're gonna normal summon, get rid of that, go for Meow. And then activate the effect, chain Gamma. And then they're going to chain Ash in response, which, you know, they're okay with. Whenever, like, my Gamma gets hit with Ash, I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, at least it's a 1-for-1. And then, like, this still makes them play really weird, because it's not once per turn, so you can go ahead and hit them with it again. And then they're going to get rid of those, go for Doodle, and then get Doodle and Wind Effect. So they're going to let this go through. So dump and summon, dump the fusion spell, summon out water, and then go search the fusion spell. And then Doodle effect to tribute itself to try to add back. And they're going to chain Gamma to that. Special summon out Gamma and special summon out the driver. Now they're going to activate Reborn. And Reborn to special summon out from the graveyard. And at any point in time they can get hit with Nib. They're just going to let this go through here, go for Bow Wow, and then Water Effect, Gang 1000, Special Summon out from the deck. So at the end of main phase, they're just going to say Nib Effect. And then Activate, and then end of main, yeah, go ahead and drop the token, Special Summon that over. They're going to summon that in attack mode, which makes sense because, like, worst comes to worst. Next turn they can like Nib attack to have no monsters on board to be able to special summon out the Warbler. And then they're going to put those back because this has a 55 attack and then 2000 defense. And then it draws into an Imperm, pass, draw Nerval. And then they're going to go main phase and they're going to activate Small World. And then Small World is going to go from Gamma to Kit to go grab Fractal, because these match up by being level 2s, and then these match up by being fires. And then Fractal effect, I'm pretty sure they're just going to chain Called By there. Like, that's a really solid 1-for-1. Yeah, so Fractal effect, and then chain Called By, get that out of here. And then they're going to go ahead and attack the token, you know, take the damage there, main phase 2, special summon, normal summon, and then overlay those, go for Starling effect, make itself gang attack, and then effect to go ahead and search out Barry, and then special summon out Barry, and special summon out the Warbler, overlay those, go for Starling effect, go search Barry, and then they're going to overlay those for F-Zero, and then Nerval effect to go search. And then Nerval will go ahead and grab the Fractal. And then go for the Draco. And then pass turn, draw Ash Blossom. Maybe like last turn you can make the argument of like holding Called By, because like if Fractal goes ahead and dumps a bird, then you can Called By hit the bird whenever they try to like use it for something. And if they go ahead and like dump Nerval, then you could Called By hit Nerval, because it's not like they're going to be dumping Kit, like they already went through it. So if they go Fractal, dump Nerval, you could Called By hit Nerval, and then they won't even have 2 in graveyard, so it's not even like they could like normal summon a Tri-Brigade and use its effect or anything. So I could definitely see how you could like make the argument of holding Called By for the Nerval or holding it for the bird. Might have actually just been correct. But now they're going to go ahead, set Imperm, move to the end phase, and then Pranks, shuffle back and draw. You know, this can't be destroyed by battle here, so it can't do anything about it. And then draws into a Wind, pass, draw the Sparrow, and then activate the Fractal effect. They're going to chain Ash Blossom, chain the Draco effect to try to stop, then chain Imperm. Now they said Big Think, normal summon out Sparrow, get rid of that, go for Amirage, Berry effect, target the Sparrow. Well, I mean, yeah, definitely target Sparrow. So go ahead, summon those out, and then Sparrow effect to go search, and Sparrow will go ahead and grab the Nerval there. And then overlay, go for assembled, and it's just gonna be Zeus. They can't do anything else really at this point. It's not like they were able to like link those away for Blossom and try to summon that because they're locked in the XYZs. And then go for Zeus. End phase. End phase, they're gonna activate Zeus effect, wipe everything, pass, draw water. And then normal summon out Wind. Yeah, you definitely just let that go through. Make him go through the one of Meow. And then they're going to dump. Like, this does play in the like fusion spell a lot harder, but there is also only one left. Like, if they hit you with fusion spell, well, I guess they went for Roxy, so like this wouldn't even play in the fusion spell because they wouldn't even have a card in hand. Yeah, go ahead, Zeus wipe, and then pass, draw Kuraz, and then this is just game. They're gonna discard, special summon, Nerval effect to go search, Nerval, go ahead, grab Fractal, and then they admit defeats. Now moving on into game 2, we are going to see Broken Heart. The Prank Kid player decided to go first. Opening hands, we have Twin, Talons, Gamma, Sparrow, Twin. It's just a weird hand because they don't have any plays. Then they have Talons, Called by, Fire, Fusion Spell, and Wind. Wow, what a hand. What a hand. That's the 4-card combo, and they even drew Called by, the 5-card combo. And then get rid of that, go for Meow, activate the effect, and then chain Gamma. So go ahead, special summon out Gamma, special summon out Driver. And then they're going to activate Talents, rip the Sparrow out of the hand, and Fusion Spell just to keep going here. Go for that. And it's like, no matter what the deck, it's like so hard to like top deck here. You have to like draw Fractal. Well, I guess it depends what they go for exactly. It's not like they can go for like an Anaconda, because they activated Fusion Spell, so they can't like set up the Anaconda to play around Twin. And then they're gonna go for Doodle, effects, Gang 1000, special summon, and then go search. And then Doodle effect, tribute itself off field, add back from the graveyard, and then that's gonna add back Pranks and add back Water. And then activate Pranks. And then Pranks effect, discard, special summon out token. And then get rid of those, and that's going to go for Bow Wow, Roxy's effect, and then Roxy's will banish, draw special, banish water, draw water, nice. And then summon out Fire, set Called by, end phase, Pranks to shuffle back and draw. And then this draws into a Droll and Lockbird, and then pass. Ooh, did they shuffle? I mean, I was pretty sure I did see him shuffle. Yeah, they did shuffle deck. Unfortunate. Like, if they drew Fractal, they go, like, Twin, discard, go ahead, pop, pop, and then, you know, Fractal effect, and at least they get somewhere out of that, but going on into game 3 now, we are going to see the Bird Up player go first. Opening hands, we have Oath, Nib, Berry, Warbler, Small World. This works. This is nice. And then they have Water, Roxy's, Terraforming, Nib, and Pranks. So they only open up Nib here as they're going second card. So they're going to go from Berry to Dinotherium to go search out Sparrow. You know, these only match up through being wins, and then these only match up through being wins. I feel like every time like Small World's activated, I like just making sure that it's done correctly like that. And then special summon out Warbler, Warbler effect, the special out Sparrow, and then Sparrow effect to go search. And that's going to go search out Nerval. And then overlay those, go for Starling, Starling effect to go search, and then, you know, let's go grab the Swallow. And then special out Swallow and Nerval. And then overlay those, go for Starling. They drop Nib there. You have to drop Nib there, otherwise they Starling, go search, and then go for F0, and you have to drop Nib there, or they set up Draco, so you may as well cut them off with a search. And then they're going to get a token, Nerval effect to go search, and then Nerval will go ahead and acquire the Fractal. And then normal summon Fractal, Fractal effect, banish, and then special out the Omen, and then Omen effect, banish Nib, slap those into Blossom, Omen effect, go search out Nerval, and then Blossom to special summon out the Nerval, Nerval effect to banish and go for double Dragon Lords, and then get rid of those, go for some Morg, Blossom, draw Bird Call, and then put back Nib, activate Bird Call to go search out Berry, and then Berry effect, special summon itself out, special summon out from the graveyard, overlay those, go for Robin, and they're going to set. So they decide to summon Robin over here, which makes it so it's not protected by that. End phase, some Morg effect. They said no, sent to the graveyard, sorry. Please don't do this. No, we're playing for money. But my family. Yeah, they're obviously just playing. Go ahead, summon out the Apex Avion. So this is really good. They have double Dragon Lords bounce. They have Robin bounces. They have Apex Avion negate. And then Oath to summon out Apex Avion for another negate. Pass, draw Wind. And then normal summon out Roxy's. It said think on summon. Yeah, they're going to let that go through. Go for Meow. And then Roxy's effect. Chain Robin. Go ahead, bounce. And then banish, draw. Special summon out from the deck. And then activate Reborn. Reborn to special summon out the Roxy's. And then activate Robin to bounce. And then activate Pranks. Pranks. Discard. Try to summon out a token. Double Dragon Lords. Get rid of Robin to bounce. And then, yeah, they can't get this effect because this is only if it's sent by an opponent's card. Activate Terraforming, chain the Apex Avion. Not too sure why you would do it on Terraforming and not wait for the Mystic Mine. But they can negate and then Oath, special summon out another negate anyhow. And then we know that they have Pranks and then a blank, and this just negates whatever the blank is. So GG. Next is Ariana Grande. Didn't even get to see the contact C's. Cool. Now we can actually see that there was Mystic Mine there. So, hey, and the next card was Order anyways. Said, haha, you wasted it. Yeah, this was your first card of your next hand, but now you wasted this draw, you'll see. Alright, going on to the next match, we're going to see 7-Eleven Employee versus Ariana Grande. And then we're going to see Ariana Grande win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 41 versus 40. Opening hands, you have Dinotherium, Driver, Sparrow, Fractal, Nerval. No going second cards. And then they have Rose, Multi-Roll, Trap Trick, Fusion Destiny, Sanctum. Wow. Okay. Well, this hand's really nice. They're going to scythe their opponent, set up the hero, and have their engine rolling. So, yeah. Good luck on beating this. You can see, like, they're really going for Sanctum, too. Like, they're also playing Trap Trick. They probably also play Imperm as a target for it, I'm assuming. End phase, Shizgo Search. Because, like, Imperm's really good. Like, that's a pretty solid hand trap. And then, also, like, it works with your Trap Trick. You know, you can draw it as a 6 and it'll still work. And then they're going to go ahead pass. And we go to game 2. Pastoral Nib. Ah, great card. Fractal effect to dump itself. Dump Kit, dump Nerval. Nerval, go search Kuraz. And then they're going to normal summon out Nerval, Sanctum, and they emit defeats. So now going on into game 2. We're going to see the 7-Eleven Employee go first. Opening hands, we have Swallow, Bird Call, Small World, Harpy's Featherstorm, and Sparrow. So this works. This is not that great versus Striker, but they probably just had to take something else out that also wasn't that great. Cool interaction with this card though is if like Striker pops your back row, and then you can go ahead and search the Harpy's Feather Duster. And then they have Imperm, Sanctum, Area 0, Imperm, Widow Anchor. I mean, if Bird made them go first, they were ready. They're going to go Search, and then Special Summon, Effect a Special Summon, and they're going to chain Imperm there. Swallow to summon that and Sparrow out, and then Sparrow effect to go Search. And Sparrow will go ahead and grab from the deck to the hand. The Nerval, Sitsari, Big Think. And then Overlay, go for Starling. Starling effect to go Search. And then that's going to go search out the Berry. Get rid of those. Go for Blossom. Blossom effect, special summon out Nerval. And then Nerval effect, banish 4. They're going to Imperm that. Go for some more. Blossom and Nerval. Nerval go search Kit. And then draw Bird Call, put back Bird Call, Small World, get rid of Berry. Then banish Dynetherium, and Dynetherium go search Kuraz. These meet up through Wind. These meet up through being Beasts. And then discard Kit, special summon out Kuraz, Kit effect to dump. That's going to dump Oath, and then they can activate this to banish for the double Dragon Lords, and that's going to make Oath live. And then set, end phase, Samorg, special summon out Apex Avian. So through double Imperm, this is really solid. They're going to have a negate, a bounce, monster negates, spell trap negate, follow up, and then pass, draw Fusion Destiny. And they're going to go ahead and activate the Area 0. And then they're going to set Sanctum. Area 0 effect, target. They just let this go through. They don't go ahead and try to out that. Can I add all 3? Please no. Think, take your time. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and grab the multi-roll there. And then put the others back into the deck. And then activate multi-roll effect. And they're going to chain this to go ahead and negate that. Yeah, it goes to graveyard. And then Widow Anchor, target. I mean, you just let this go through. Yeah. And then Fusion Destiny, Chain Oath, negate. And then going on to game 3, we're going to see Sky Striker go ahead and decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Fractal, Nerval, Kuraz, Swallow, and Droplet. And they have, hey, there we go again with Artifact Ignition. Fusion Destiny, D-Barrier, Scythe, Fusion Destiny. So, I wonder if they play another, like, Scythe or something. Or maybe, like, Lancia. Wow, this player is just trolling by pressing the hand a whole bunch. So they're going to go ahead, dump, summon out the Enforcer. And then they're going to set, pass, draw Sparrow. And then standby phase. Yeah, they're just going to let this go. So go to main phase, Fractal effect the dump, and then Fractal will go ahead and dump from the deck to the graveyard. That's going to dump Kit. Kit dump Nerval. Nerval go search out Fractal. And then normal summon out Nerval. On the summon, activate the Artifact Ignition. That's going to pop Scythe. Go set Scythe. Scythe effect to summon itself out. So this is really just like a lot of artifacts in this deck. They're playing Ignition, Trap Trick, Sanctum, Double Scythe, which is fair enough. I mean, like, Scythe is really broken. And then Scythe effect. They're going to chain Droplet, getting rid of 2. So now they're going to chain D-Barrier, chain Enforcer, dodge Droplet, and then, like, yeah, they're using this just because, like, they have to. And then they're just going to be locked out of Extract from Scythe. And then chain Enforcer, go ahead, and they're going to pop itself and Nerval. And then Droplet just, like, fizzles there because there's not 2 monsters to negate. And then, yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat there. So that is going to be it for that match. Going on to the next one, we're going to see 7-11 employees, so it's just the same account versus Ariana Grande. And then we're going to go ahead and see the 7-Eleven employee when the rock, paper, scissors, shoot decides to go first. 40 versus 41. Opening hands, we have Duality, Book of Moon, Imperm, Prosperity, Duality. So, Flunderies. And then they have Sanctum, Rose, Ray, Mind Control, Area 0. And then activate Prosperity to banish 6. Think how many. See, they knew that they were going to banish 6. They just did that as like a way to like mind game their opponent. Because obviously with this deck, you're going to banish 6 every time. Then go ahead and look at the top 6. And they're going to grab the Robin. And then put those back to the bottom of the deck. And then activate Duality to look at the top 3. Woo! Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Then activate Map, reveal Robin, go ahead, banish Eagle, summon, and then they're going to get the effects. So they're going to search out Statue off of Robin, and normal summon Eagle, go search out Empen, and then get rid of those to go for Empen, effects, go search the Dreaming Town, grab back Robin, and then set. This was an interesting way to play it. I guess they just, don't want to set up Statue versus this deck. They're just going to they don't want to set it up right now at least. They want to set it up next turn. And then pass, draw Trap Trick. And, the artifact stuff does nothing versus the Flunderies deck. They're going to go ahead, take Empen, activate Area 0, target. And then look at the top 3, grabs the Hornet Drones, and then put those back and send that to graveyard. And then activate the Hornet Drones. They're going to chain to summon, and then that'll go ahead and summon out the Barrier Statue. And then normal summon Ray, activate Map. And then, yeah, this is going to be it, because they're going to go ahead and summon, and then they're going to Ray effect the tag out. Cool, go for Hayate, then that's going to add back, and that's going to add from the deck, and then normal summon, activate the effect to banish the Hornet Drones, normal summon out Eagle effect to go search, and then Eagle will go ahead, and they're going to grab the Earthbound, yeah, that makes sense, because we did see Small World off the Prosperity, and this card works with Small World because D-Barrier, it's a Wing Beast. And then also we're about to see how strong this card is right here. It's actually about to be insane right here. So they're going to go ahead and summon out and then get Robin effect and get its own effect. So if you don't know what this card does, I'll just go over its entire effect here, but it's going to hand loop pretty much. So this card says there can only be one Earthbound mortal monster on field. If there's no face-up field spell in the field, destroy this card. All the Earthbounds pretty much say that, I'm pretty sure. Your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. This card can attack directly. If this card is normal summoned, you can target 1 to 3 cards you control, but not more than the opponent has in their hand. Shuffle them into the deck, and then discard the same amount of cards randomly from your opponent's hand, or as many as possible. And if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack for each card discarded by it. So, pretty much here, they're going to rip 3 cards from the opponent's hand. So, add back Robin, and then get rid of those. This doesn't say other cards. Yeah. They were supposed to target itself, because it's going to leave the field here, because there's... Oh, wait, but there is a face-up field spell. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I played against this a while ago. This was super hyped back in July when people were testing boats. There was a lot of people testing this card. Definitely people would mess up and put back Map and not put back this. But that's fair enough if Area 0 is there, because this is just staying anyways. So they're going to get rid of those. Battle phase. Attack. Okay, they're going to attack Eagle, not directly. And then Hayate effect the dump. Hayate will go ahead and dump the multi-roll. And then main phase 2. They're going to turn Hayate into Kagari. I mean, Kagari's gonna try to add back multi-roll here. Pretty much imperming Kagari means that you get to keep your Earthbound Immortal on field, but I don't think it's that serious to keep this on field. I think you probably just hold this for shiz. It said target. There's only one target in graveyard. And then activate the effect, get rid of area 0, now this goes. Summon out Rose. Okay, doesn't, alright. Wait, but they're just getting rid of that from Zeke. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was supposed to go anyways, but... They probably still just were going for Zeke anyhow. Just because, they want to go Shiz, grab multi-roll, grab Widow Anchor, and then activate Widow Anchor, set it with multi-roll, so that way they can try to stop their opponent next turn. Because if they just grab Engage, they're just gonna combo off again. And then go for Shiz, End Phase, Shiz Effect, Chain Imperm, and then go ahead and pass. Draw Small World. So now Flunderies is in a very good spot here. They can just go ahead and combo. Yo, I just noticed something. Oh yeah, that's this card. I don't know how to say its name, but the Earthbound Immortal should have left, whereas the Field Spell leaves. I just noticed. I don't think it matters personally, but I'll let you know. I mean, Zeke to banish it. Scent roll to make Zeke to banish it. Well, this doesn't have to have your field spell. See, now they're trying to make it sound like the Earthbound Immortal should have left when the Flunderies field spell left, but that's wrong. It should have left when the Area 0 left. So, realistically, it was going to be like the same thing, unless if they were just going for Anaconda. If they were going for Zeke, I mean, like if they wanted to grab Shiz, I can't speak. If they wanted to go for Shiz to grab Widow Anchor, they were going to go for Zeke anyway, so that way Widow Anchor would be alive. If they were going for Anaconda, then yeah, there's a difference because Zeke would still be an extra deck. But I highly doubt they were going for Anaconda against this because that would just be horrible. Like that would be very, very bad. That'd be playing in the Book of Moon extremely hard also. And I actually want to be playing in the Book of Moon that hard. But it's just not really that good versus Flunderies. It's a weird situation. Like Anchor, so I keep area 0, but it's just wrong. That's not what happens. We can just continue. Yeah, they probably thought what I thought, like with the Flunderies field spell being put back, since that's like the normal scenario with it. Go ahead, grab back, go search out Toucan, and they're gonna normal summon Ostrich, banish Empen, Eagle add itself back, normal summon out Toucan, add back Empen, normal summon out Eagle, go search the Mega Monarch, and they're going to tribute for the Empen, and then they're going to get those effects, go ahead, add themselves back, and then they go for Mega Monarch. So going on in the game 2 now, we are going to see the Sky Striker player go first. Opening hands, we have Shifter, Prosperity, Duality, Lightning Storm, Imperm. They have Rose, Ray, TC Boo, Prosperity, Artifact Ignition, and then activate Prosperity, go ahead and banish 3, and then look at the top 3, and they're just going to grab Fusion Destiny there, and then put those back to the bottom of the deck. Normal summon out Ray, get rid of it, go for Shiz, and then Fusion Destiny, Chain Shifter, go ahead, banish those. You really do put them to the bottom. I mean, that's what Prosperity does, but fair enough. Go ahead, summon out Enforcer, set TC Boost, set Artifact Ignition, End Phase, Shiz Effect. They're just going to let this go through, and then Shiz will go ahead and grab Engage. And then pass, draw the Unexplored Winds. And then they're going to Lightning Storm to hit back row, chain the Artifact Ignition. So that's just going to set Lancia to get it to go. Ignition Effect, this doesn't have to go to Graveyard. It does not indeed have to go to Graveyard. Okay, so their battle phases skip this turn. And then activate Prosperity, go banish 6. And then looking at the top 6, they're now going to go grab a Robin there. And then put those back to the bottom. And activate Duality, grab Terraforming, and then put those back. Impermon Enforcer. They forgot to shuffle. They're treating Duality like it's Prosperity. And then go ahead, Terraforming, go search out map, set checking ruling. Ooh. Activate. And then map, go ahead, banish Eagle, normal summon out Robin, Eagle, add back, go search out Ostrich. They're gonna normal summon out Eagle effect to go search Empen, and then normal summon out Ostrich, banish Ray, and then they're gonna tribute for Empen, and then get the effects, add back Robin, go search the Dreaming Town, and then, battle phase gets skipped because of the artifact ignition. And then end phase, this goes because of the Fusion Destiny. Pass, draw Prosperity. And then activate Prosperity, banish 3. And then look at the top 3. They're going to go ahead and they are going to grab the TC Boo there. Put those back. So, yeah, like the side stuff wouldn't do anything versus this deck, but obviously, like if they have like Sanctum for Lancia, that would still be good. Which is actually really cool because like they're like half their deck, or like I don't know, probably like a fourth of their deck is like artifact stuff. It seems like, so having like the ability to go ahead and go for like Lancia or Scythe, just like really strong, especially because like this deck. Scythe does nothing against. This deck is almost never going into the extra deck. And then activate Engage. Go grab the Afterburners. And then they're going to Afterburners target Chain. So they're going to normal summon out Robin. Those get popped. And then they're going to activate Robin effect to go search. And then normal summon effect to go search. And then go ahead and grab the Apex Avian, and then tribute those off, summon, and then they're going to activate to add back, and then normal summon out Rose, and then get rid of Rose, go for Hayate, and then battle phase, attack, and then effect. I'm pretty sure you just negate that, because like, otherwise they dump Ray, and then main phase 2 they go Kagari, and Kagari forces Apex Avian, and then like, they're going to have Ray and Loop then, so I'm pretty sure you just negate now. Yeah, main phase 2, set TC Boo, pass. Ooh, and they draw the out to it. Also, I want to say it was yesterday's video, maybe the day before. There was actually a little cheat in there that I didn't even catch. It says you can conduct tribute summons that require 2 tributes by sending 1 monster you control and 1 card your opponent controls instead of tributing it. This is still treated as a tribute summon. We saw them actually tribute set the Apex Avian, but you can't do that with this. Also, another thing that happened was the Apex Avian versus Book, but that also does not work. My bad, but hey, like even if I mess up, it's whatever, because like now those interactions are going to be like glued into my brain, and hopefully you're listening to this and they're also going to be glued into your brain, so now you're going to know more interactions, and as long as you just like learn from the misplays and stuff, that's good. I mean, it sucks that I messed up, but like fair enough. TC Boo, get rid of that, and they're going to Book a Moon set, and then go ahead and tribute, Eagle add itself back, and then activate the Unexplored, and like no matter what the opponent top decks, well, no matter what, but they can go ahead and Apex Avian and smack most of what they could top deck. Attack. Can't attack Ignition. I skipped the last one. They're gonna click Battle Phase? No. Okay, everybody knows to do that. That's the same thing with Moon Glacia. Yeah, you have to say Battle Phase and then it gets skipped. If you don't say Battle Phase, then Ignition will make you skip the next one. It's the same thing with Moon Glacia. I have cheesed so many people with that in my life. So many people. They draw Rhoda, which doesn't do anything. So they're going to activate and then just negate. Pass, and now they're going to set up a negate again. So normal summon effect, and then GG. The last guy is Pepperoni. We're going to go ahead and see 7-Eleven employee versus Pepperoni. And then we're going to see Pepperoni win the rock, paper, scissors shoot. And they are going to decide to go first. 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Ash, Shifter, Robin, Book of Moon, Duality. Like, this is such a good hand. Like, if they were going first, this Duality would hit map. Like, you already know it would, because that's just what Thunderease players do every single time. The deck is not good, and they just draw insane, and it blows my mind. And they have Aerial, Imperm, Prosperity, Nib, Celestial. I want to play Aerial so bad in my Invoke Dogmatica deck, but like in the main deck, but I just can't get myself to do it, because like I want to cut down on the amount of bricks in the deck. And with Aerial, you're playing 4, and that's not even including like the Invocation. Well, I mean, Punishment and Night aren't really bricks, but like Invocation is kind of funky. But like, you're playing the Heroes and Schism, and then if you add Aerial, you're playing 4 bricks, and like, I just can't find myself to want to add an extra brick that isn't like too crazy, you know? Yeah. Then they're gonna go ahead and activate Prosperity, and Prosperity will go ahead and banish 6. And yeah, they can go ahead and banish the Shaddoll stuff. They're not setting up Schism in this matchup. And then look at the top 6. They're gonna grab the Fusion Destiny and then put those back to the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this Shifter's about to be pretty nice. They're gonna have to go ahead, banish the bricks, go for Enforcer, set Imperm, pass, draw Eagle, and then go ahead, activate Duality. Map's gonna be in the first 2, our Prosperity. And then grab Prosperity. Then go ahead. Again, they forgot to shuffle. They keep forgetting to shuffle after Dualities. And that's actually big here because they just put 2 bricks to the bottom of the deck. So, like, now they're not hitting the bricks off of this. It hurts. It hurts. And nobody's catching it. Unfortunate. Yeah, you just gotta make sure people resolve cards correctly. But alright. So now they're gonna activate map. I feel like they enforce. Yeah, like, you definitely enforce your pop, because like this is getting popped this turn no matter what. Like, this card's not going to the graveyard. You may as well get a good pop out of it rather than a not so good pop. They caught it. They're insane. You learn from Arena, same amount. Had to put brick to the bottom. Respect the hustle. Okay, so they're gonna grab Terraform in there. Yeah. Hold on, did they even do 6? Mill, Duality, Small World, Ash, Map, Imperm, Terraform. Oh yeah, they did. And then activate Terraforming to go ahead and search out the map. Activate map, effect, Chain Enforcer. Just go ahead and pop that. And then normal summon Robin, Robin effect, Chain Imperm, and then Chain Book of Moon to dodge it. Go ahead and search out Toucan. And then normal summon out Eagle, Eagle effect, go search out Empen. Then they're going to tribute those, and it does get banished because of Shifter. And then go for Empen, effects, add back, and then go ahead and search out from the deck. Then they're going to normal summon out Toucan, Toucan effect, add back, the map, and Eagle, add back itself, and then battle phase, attack. Does not play in the nib here. And then set, pass, draw Schism. See, that's what I was saying. Like, they drew 3 bricks. And then going on to the next game, we're going to go ahead and we are going to see the Invoke deck go first. Opening hands, we have Duality, Shifter, Duality, Eagle, Shifter. Interesting. Bet you the next card is Eagle. I feel like that's been happening a lot recently where they've been drawing all doubles. Especially with Nesh. Nesh is cursed with that recently. I swear, like, we watched, like, out of, like, his last, like, 5 matches or 6 matches, it's happened, like, 2 or 3 times. And they have Terraforming, Twin, Droll, Punishment, and Add Your Servants, so their hand is good here. Like, they can't complain. Activate Terraforming, go search Meltdown. And then activate the Meltdown. Meltdown, go search Alistair. And then normal summon Alistair. Alistair effect to go search. Go grab Invocation. Now the question is, do they drop Shifter here, or are they going to wait to chain to Invocation? Yeah, so they're waiting to chain to Invocation. And then it's pretty good here. Also, Shifter is making it so the Makaba is non-interruption next turn because I can't use its effect under Shifter. And then set Twin, pass, Coat Duffy, why did you tell them your secrets? Draw Book of Moon. It's like that's a guru player right there. Go ahead, Duality. And then Duality, look at the top 3. And they're going to grab Lightning Storm. They also can't drop Draw and Lockbird because of Shifter. Yeah, make sure to shuffle there. Let's go. And then just pass because they have no plays. Draw Ash Blossom. And then set Standard on Duality. Standard when they passed. And then they're going to activate Nadir Servant. Yeah, dump Ash. Go search Ecclesia. Special summon out Ecclesia. Ecclesia effect. Go search Knight. Special summon out Knight. And then just go for game. Whoa! Yeah. I mean, I feel like you go for it here, right? Yeah. They aren't going for it. Okay, so they're trying to play around like Imperm and Gamma. I don't like this that much. I mean, I feel like you just summon Knight and like attempt to go for game, right? Like, if they had Imperm, like you have Makaba negate. If they have Gamma, you have Makaba negate. So then you have to put them on have multiples. So just put them on have multiples, I feel like, right? Like, draw Shifter. And then activate Duality. Duality, look at the top 3. And then that's going to grab Map. Put those back. And then on the Resolution, drop the Draw and Lockbird. Storm, call monsters. Chain Knight. So they just want to summon this out as a body. You know, they're going to summon it in defense, obviously. They're not going to summon that in attack. And then activate Map. Chain the Twin Twisters to go ahead and pop that. And then set Book of Moon, pass, draw Alistair. Ooh, normal summon Alistair. Alistair effect to go search. And then go grab Invocation. They won't be able to go for game here because of the Book of Moon. Well, yeah, they won't be able to go for game. Yeah, switch to attack. I mean, like, once again, they could just go battle phase here, and Book of Moon would be forced, because this is 4,000 damage. But decides to activate the Invocation. Go through Makaba. Yeah, Invocation, grab Alistair, and then, like, obviously now they're going to Book of Moon Makaba whenever they attack. And that also deals with, like, the interruption next turn also. And then poke for 3,000, pass, draw the Unexplored Winds, activate, normal summon effect, and then that gets hit with Ash Blossom, and now they lose. So, going on in the game 3, we're going to see Flunderies decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Judgment, Map, Prosperity, Empen, Robin. This is nice. You know, these are already nice. And Prosperity, you can also go ahead and try to grab something like a Book of Moon. And they have Nadir Servant, Twin, Roll, Ash, Invocation. This hand is also nice. They can't complain about this. You know, the Invocation's kind of iffy, but you also have Twin as a... you could just use Twin to get rid of it. So, look at the top 6. And then, let's look at the top 6. They go ahead, and they grab Order. Oh, that is tough. So they're going to drop Droll here, and then just like map, Robin, and then they're going to get the banished effect to go ahead and of Ostrich to, you know, grab itself, and then normal summon out Ostrich, banish, go for Empen, and then Robin, add itself back. Okay, so this sets up Empen, which is obviously, like, you know, pretty good. It's like a little floodgate, not too hard to play around, but also somewhat annoying. Map will still be able to go ahead and work to, like, summon out Robin. They have Order, Judgment, draw Alistair. Then they're going to normal summon out Alistair, which will allow them to trigger the map here. Yeah, and they just let this go. Like, if they chain twin, then Order gets activated, and then map will be negated, but then they can't do anything because they're under Order. So, yeah, go grab Invocation. Summon Robin, Ostrich, go grab Eagle, and then normal summon out Eagle effect, chain Ash Blossom. Then get rid of that, go for Amirage, and then get rid of that, and go for the Secure Gardener. Activate Invocation, chain Order, chain Twin, and then they're going to chain Judgment, and that should just be the handshake. Impossible. Yeah, GG's. What was the last card in hand? Yeah, Nadir Servant. Wow, we just saw Flunderies put in work there. That was, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a weird IronMan, but we got to see, like, Flunderies with, like, the small world, the Earthbound Immortal. That stuff's been cool to see, you know, switching up the Flunderies deck just a little bit, and then also, like, the Sky Striker deck is now playing, like, all the artifacts, which is also cool to see. Not a lot of people are playing that, but I feel like a lot more people will be playing that. Like, honestly, I don't know, maybe right after this video, I don't know. I'm definitely going to look at Artifact Ignition's price after this video. Definitely. Very curious on how that card is doing. But with all that being said, we are going to see Team 1 win the 150 and Team 2 loses the 150. Once again, make sure to go ahead and check out the Coliseum Discord, link down below in the description, and the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.